Hey guys, welcome back to Together We Are. Looks like we might have gotten a little confused, which is probably my fault, regarding topic of the week. Yeah, no topic really came out. I thought I'd just come on and share a little about what's going on right now with me, and maybe we can just like everyone else can share where we're at in the journey. One of the suggestions we received was that we do more personal updates, like how we're doing with our AD and everything. So I thought I'd just speak a little about that. Ozzy already went up to bed. She wasn't feeling well, so she's not with me this time. And I'm sorry things are so dark. I'm on my netbook. I'm just wanting to get this made because I didn't want to not put anything up. But yeah, I checked both accounts and didn't see any message. So here's your message to the vloggers and to the viewers. Thank you for watching us and putting up with this like kind of rough transition phase we're in with getting the new vloggers used to what they're doing. Um, so where am I at? Um, I guess I'm doing better than I was. So ED wise, surprisingly, I am doing a bit better. I think that has a lot to do with having company, having Ozzy here. It helps a lot to not be alone with my thoughts. Typically, if I'm distracted, if I'm reading or writing or contributing on a forum or whatever, then I'm able to remain engaged and not get lost in my thoughts. But if I ever have idle time, I tend to regress into negative thinking, either like grueling interrogatory self evaluation, retrospective analysis of things I've said and done, memories of embarrassing, humiliating things. I'll just get into this obsessive negativity trip. And so, yeah, remaining engaged and present and, staying connected with other people really, really helps, which I've been doing a lot of, so that's really helping. The bad thing is that I've been having more health issues, and that makes me want to rely more on my ED because, unfortunately, in many ways, it is still the most effective coping mechanism, even though definitely not the best. So I do struggle with that. And also the change of seasons. I have seasonal affective disorder, so I'm very, very sensitive. Like when the days get shorter and there's less sunlight, and when it gets cold and everything starts to look dead, like it really, really messes with me. Like every year, I'll notice the first night I hear a goose, like the geese migrate, and like when you hear them calling overhead, that they're heading for warmer territory. And last night was very, very cold, and this morning there was a giant flock of birds. There had to be at least 1,000 of them grouping to get the heck out of Dodge. So, I mean, probably the storm's on its way. I mean, they were really frantic and all coming together and planning their exit strategy pretty well. So, I'm just sad. It's that time of year. The first frost is on the way. I really always try and like keep my garden safe as long as I can because there's unripe produce on there and stuff. But I can't find my tarp, so that sucks. Um, it's been really a good thing psychologically because my mom's out of town and she's such a negative and toxic influence, unfortunately, when she's home. When she's away, I'm her best friend and she'll call and just talk and be all lovely and stuff. But when she's here, she can't stand a lot of things like things that I do or don't do or things about my health. She just can't really cope. So she gets pissed. Not a good thing. Anybody who knows me has heard plenty about this, I'm sure. So yeah, good and bad. But I'm doing pretty well. I was kind of relapsing a bit, but I seem to be more grounded now. I've just last month was really hard because I reached the 4 month mark on infertility stuff, and at that point, they say like if you don't ovulate for 4 months, it's not a good sign. And yeah, that's the mark I hit. Like, my estrogen changes and everything, but I haven't been ovulating, which sucks because me and my husband are trying for a baby. And that's been like the primary influence on me working so hard in weight restoration and, optimizing my health as much as possible, which isn't fabulous because I'm really sick, but um, it's just so discouraging to have done all this work, you know, being uncomfortable in my skin, but knowing it's the right thing and hoping for it to get better. It is. I mean, it does. Like, for people who are new in the weight restoration comfort thing, just know that it does get better with time. You will become more comfortable. But yeah, just bad news is a huge trigger, and this is really discouraging for me. But I'm doing better with it now than I was. Um, so yeah, that's really all that's going on with me. Um, so I'll keep this kind of short, but yeah, I guess since no one else picked a topic, if everyone can just give us an update, like how are things going with you with your ED, and if you're a subscriber, you're watching, I'd love to know how you're doing too. And of course, if there's anything we can do to help you, or if you'd like to see us address a certain topic, let us know. We'll be very happy to go ahead and do that. So much love and be well to everyone, and I will talk to you next week. Bye, guys.